Hey guys, it's New Jersey Garden. It's early in the morning. I'm just getting ready for work and I wanted to check on my seedlings. I've been growing these hardy annual seedlings down in my basement for the last 2.5 weeks and I wanted to show you the progress of these. So we'll go over each tray. This first tray is the Rocket Mix Snapdragon. And once my Snapdragons have about 4 sets of true leaves, what I am going to do is to create a whole new succession of Snapdragons. I'm going to cut off the top 2 leaves, dip the stem in rooting hormone, and plant those out. And I'll show you guys that. And basically, I'll be able to double my Snapdragon stock. This next tray here is some bupleurum in the front. Some of the bupleurum took a little while to germinate. What I did is I did read that they like darkness, so I made sure to push the seeds down under the surface. And then the ones in the back are all feverfew. And then in the far back, those are actually a perennial that is Rudbeckia, and that Rudbeckia is the Prairie Sun. Now I'm not going to grow a lot of Rudbeckia because I've mentioned before I have a lot of problems with beetles eating the petals of any flower that's in the that looks like a daisy, like daisies, Rudbeckia, echinacea. I get a lot of problems with the Asiatic brown beetle, which I think is a problem in New England and in the mid-Atlantic states primarily. But if you guys have any solutions for the Asiatic beetle, let me know. I'm planning on buying some milky spore to put down on our soil for the Japanese beetles, which we have a little problem with. And then for the Asiatic beetles, I was reading that you can put nematodes in your lawn and that might help. Okay, so this tray over here is more Snapdragons. These are the TGW Pink. They're from the Gardener's Workshop. And my germination rate for the Snapdragons was pretty good. Almost every seed germinated. And for the seed cells where I have more than one Snapdragon, I am going to be dividing those. So they're just going to have one in each tray. And then in the middle there, that's more Rudbeckia, but that one is, that's more Prairie Sun. And then further back is the tall soapwart variety with one orlaya mixed in there. There's a few orlaya that's in there. And then, then there's just the saponaria, which is the tall soapwort cutting flower. And then over here, this is looking really tall. Then over here, this is looking really tall. This is the Kiwi Blue Syrinth. And these are from Johnny's Seeds. Now, my germination rate on these was not as high. But what's interesting about these is I put only one seed into each cell. And a lot of these cells have more than one plant growing in them. So I thought that was interesting that they produce 2 or 3 plants in some cases, and I only planted one seed in each cell. So all of these are looking good. I did take off the seed covers a couple weeks ago. They were getting a little the moisture was a little too high. The basement is a little bit damp, and I had fully watered in these trays before planting. And now in the next few days, I will be doing a bottom watering on all these. But I've been touching the soil, and a lot of these cells are still a little bit damp, so they're not quite ready for water. But I will be bottom watering these in the next few days. And then I planted a few more hardy annuals in these 2 trays here, and I'll show you guys that next week. But basically, I planted some Status, some Amy, the Graceland, and I planted some more soapwort. I planted the Amy, the Green Mist, and then Indian Summer Rudbeckia. So I'll have 2 different types of Rudbeckia. But it's a little too early to show you what's going on. There's just a couple that have germinated so far. And then lastly, my daughter planted these Hungarian blue poppies mixed in with some feverfew into this container. So I'll be when they get a little bigger, I'll separate those out. So it'll be exciting to have more poppies. All right, that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted.